Smackdown Boys presents!
Welcome to the first ever episode of Backyard Boys, a Let's Play series where we challenge each other to games that we all like. I'm Rye.
I'm not Rye, I'm Rob. There's a slight difference.
I'm not Rye, I'm Scott.
And I'm not Rye, I'm Rye.
I'm not Scott, I'm Rob.
We're playing Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 today, and we're not playing regular mode. We're actually not wrestling at all. We're only playing General Manager mode, which is a mode that they got rid of a while back.
But they introduced it in 2006,
Yeah.
so this is the first iteration.
Also the simplest iteration.
Yes, we take on the role of the general manager of Raw or Smackdown. We compete against each other for brand supremacy, the most amount of fans. Even though our shows air on different nights, we're competing for the same fans for some reason. They can't watch two shows. So we need to see who can create the best show overall.
It's important to note that even if you're not a wrestling fan, you should continue watching because you're going to see some interesting stat changes.
Yes.
If you like watching spreadsheets change on the fly from one day to the next, you're going to love this.
So first up, we draft the roster. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've probably played General Manager before. Otherwise, good luck. We'll try to explain things. Yeah. But first, we're going to draft the roster. And we have Rob deciding a method on how he will pick who gets SmackDown, who gets Raw.
Yes, so normally you'd flip one coin, but because there's I can flip coins digitally, I'm going to flip 197 coins.
That's important. It's important to flip 197 coins.
Oh my god.
So, and they're going to be the Irish £1 coin.
And it's also important to choose the weight of the coin because it slightly changes whether or not it's a 50-50 chance.
Do either of you have a preference?
For
if you want heads, okay, Scott's going to be heads, Rye's going to be tails.
Okay. Wait, if it gets heads the most, do I pick which show I get? Is that what's the rules?
Yeah, and then whoever wins gets to decide.
So in the end, you're not picking at all.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Even after we discussed that you would be picking,
it's his method.
You've changed it completely.
I chose the method onto how we decided.
Let's go.
So it's 197, so we can't get an even number of heads and tails. So I'm going to hit flip coins and we'll see what we get. It's just going to show me all the results.
Oh my god.
I really hope it gives a list at the bottom.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Let's do it again.
It does not. Let's flip 3 coins.
Maybe better to flip 3 coins.
Yeah.
Can we do the French £2 coin?
The French.
Oh wow.
The French £2.
It's €2.
€2.
Course.
Yes, but yes. Let's reduce that number. Let's say 7. 7's the lucky number. I'm still staying with Scott for heads and Rye for tails. So we have head, tail,
Which
tail,
one's
tail.
heads?
I don't know. I assume the one with a number on it is heads. That's normally right because the tails are all the same.
Sounds good.
So Scott wins. Scott gets to choose.
I am picking SmackDown.
Interesting. In our test run, Scott won this little game and picked SmackDown. So does that mean that his strategy has changed? I don't know.
Yeah,
it obviously has.
Maybe up to pick his strategy. And you should have the same strategy as well. So this should be just like our test run.
As you can see, Raw, who is Rye, has the Women's Championship. SmackDown, my show, has the Cruiserweight Championship.
You can tell how sexist we are based on that. So everyone should downvote Scott.
Yes. Downvote Scott by sharing, and subscribing.
Yes.
That's how it's done.
Share with all your friends to show how sexist one of our members are.
So you didn't get to choose your side, Rye, but at least you get the first pick of the draft.
I do get the first pick, which is how it always should have been, how it always will be.
There you go, pick Taz.
Now, there is some custom wrestlers in here that Rye and Scott have to pick, but they can pick them last because the other person can't.
Well, I might pick both of them. I might snipe them.
That's illegal. That's an illegal play.
You'll find them later in the roster, and then we'll show you how they were created.
I'm going to go Triple H first because he's the best.
Yeah.
You know, an Undertaker.
Now you've got to remember this is 2006 Undertaker.
So he was still able to wrestle a whole match without slowing down.
Yes. Yes.
Kurt Angle, a very popular choice, probably.
I'm going Shawn Michaels
Shawn Michaels.
Smart
on
move.
my cruiserweights.
Now, it's interesting to point out the blue ones are the cruiserweights, so Scott will need at least 2 in order to have a successful rivalry. The women are in red, so I will need at least 2 of those. Again, sexism showing through the show. Trish Stratus was definitely more popular than JBL, but who cares?
Well, I mean, this was late 2005.
This was only a year after JBL having the longest running championship run in SmackDown history. So,
Trish Stratus was still more popular than JBL.
oh, you're entitled to your opinion, bro.
And my opinion is right. How many centerfolds did JBL have?
5.
Wouldn't that drop his popularity?
You'd think so. For some reason it didn't.
So we're back to Rye's choice, and he's going with...
I'm going with the
Eddie?
first dead man of the draft.
Is that?
Many more to come.
that's true. That's true. Many more to come. I don't think there is that many. Benoit.
Eugene, as
No,
a character, is dead.
No, he's still playing it on the.
You gotta be
Indies.
kidding, really?
No, he is.
Jeez, Louise.
There is a surprising amount of alive wrestlers on this. Honestly,
Maybe that'll be the name of the episode.
this is nuts.
Oh, Dunwan's dead.
I mean, probably.
That's only 2. That's got to be one of the. I mean, apart from the most modern ones. What am I doing? They're both good picks.
Only in the game, not in real life.
Are you gonna come out of nowhere and kill your wife?
Ooh.
I think I'll take the hit and go Ray.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go for the next dead guy.
Oh God!
You gotta double down on dead men.
Make them your tag champions.
Rye's got the Corpse Brigade going on Raw.
All right. So first lady pick, I reckon.
Well, you
Trish.
do need at least 2 for your ladies' championship.
I'll get it for 6.
Oh, I love JBL. He's my favorite wrestler. For 5 weeks.
I mean, he's no Big Show.
Yeah, I'll go Big Show.
That was a subtle hint. I'm guiding this game from the sidelines.
No, I've got Stacey.
Gonna try and lock Rye out of his championship.
Well, it just makes him that much lower for his number 1 contender or champion.
I think I'm
Not
never
going
gonna
to
have
have the
a women's championship.
Wow, look at that. Look how sexist that is.
No, I just don't think the 3 women on my show should be competing for a
You don't
championship.
have to have 3 women.
made by men.
Look how many women there are. That's 3 there, another one, another one, another one.
I assume that you'll get the other half of them.
Well, I don't have a championship, so
Neither do I.
you do.
I've just said it's a patriarchy thing. I'm not gonna stoop to that level.
Okay,
Pick Tori Wilson.
I'll go Edge.
Are you suggesting that you're not going to have any women on your show just because
I've
you
got
don't
Stacey
have a
Keibler.
championship?
I've got Stacey
So
Keibler.
one, there's a
Yeah,
token.
I'm
That's a
going to
token.
have one, yes.
Don't you only have one, Rye?
At this point, I haven't got there yet. I got mine early.
T.
Does Booker T play an announcer in this game?
No.
No? Bit too early? Now, you guys are picking mostly 3-month contracts.
Yeah, you do need some money together. Hopefully, I'm going to have some money when I get to this point.
Picking Tori Wilson, getting your women's championship set up. Probably a good decision.
All right. I'm picking my 11th person. We've just there might be a bit of an interruption there in the video. We realized we need to be writing down our picks and some stats about them because we're wanting to speed through our turns. After the first turn where we explain everything, we're wanting to speed through our turns and have a bit of a timed competition here. 5 minutes per turn to turn out the best show that we can.
Now that's a limitation that Scott has put on himself. I'm going to take as long as I want.
No.
It's gonna be a timed, competitive, blind competition.
So you say.
So nobody's the players aren't going to see their opponent's turns. Wow, I could not get that sentence out.
We're going to be looking away. We're going to have earphones in so we can't hear the other people talking during the 5-minute turns.
Which is why Rob's role becomes so important, because he's going to be hosting the entire time. He better get his hassle on.
I'm the MC. I'm going to maybe say 3 words and introduce them and then just leave them to do their 5-minute set.
Now, I just want to take a little second here to say a little something about Muhammad Hassan, my personal favourite wrestler. Sadly, it was in the time of 2006 WWE where Muhammad Hassan became the pissing boy for American nationalism, and he was a bad guy for his entire stint, I feel like.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 2005 where the downfall actually happened, which I'm actually a little bit surprised they put him on. I could be getting my years wrong, but I think he was already at least on his way out the door at this point when this game came out in November 2005. Because I remember he was in the 2005 Royal Rumble, and that's in January, and he'd already turned over to the generic foreign heel gimmick.
Now, sadly, he didn't wrestle much after his WWE exit. A bit in the Indies and then straight out the door, I think.
Became a teacher, only recently came back, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, really?
Yeah, recently made his in-ring return.
That's exciting.
That
hopefully not as
Italian,
a terrorist character.
I'm not sure. I actually don't know. Do I want Eugene or do I want Shelton? There's a 4 overall difference, but there's a 6 popularity, which is a fair bit.
For anyone playing at home, Eugene was a really uncomfortable character. He played a man with a mental disability. He was a regular guy playing a wrestler with a mental disability.
That's not great.
He's still playing that character.
Super uncomfortable.
When you said uncomfortable initially, I was hoping that it was going to be a Eugene Levy reference. I'm just putting it out there.
Just really uncomfortable.
Yeah. But he's got a lot of popularity.
Yeah, well, he actually was at one point really, really popular. That's the thing. I reckon I'll go Carlito.
Carlito for 6 months. It's a risky maneuver. Or is it just going to be 3 months?
6 months.
6 months. Just hard commit.
Oh, his hometown was Detroit, Michigan. I just noticed that.
It's important for terrorists to be from Detroit, Michigan.
Well, that's where RoboCop's from, so.
And he was the biggest terrorist of all, RoboCop.
Yeah.
If I recall that movie correctly.
I mean, he never read anyone their rights. He just killed them. So,
wow.
That's pretty crazy.
I think it's because people in Detroit don't have any rights.
Yeah, probably. Because it's set in the future.
Yes.
The near future of the 80s.
All right, next pick.
Who are you going to get?
Paul London, another cruiserweight.
He really looks like a default character from a video game. Like, just no modifications.
I think in real life he just looked like a default character as well. Something really wrong with the way his face is put together, I think.
I think he was handsome.
Well, they're fair enough. Each to their own.
Thanks, Paul London.
Him and Brian Kendrick as a tag team, they used to say they trained by laying under waterfalls and having the water hit their abs. I remember that was on one of the episodes of Smackdown, I believe. Do I want anything else? How many people have we got? 15.
14 at the moment.
And we've got our default character, our created character,
Which we have to have in every match.
Yeah, and you've both got like $3 million still.
Yeah.
Bit of a limitation that we've put on ourselves. We have the created character, which starts off very low popularity, only 20, and we need to feature them in every week's show.
So you're going to just have to try and build that popularity up. It gives you a goal rather than just focus on your already popular wrestlers. It's like...
Your already popular wrestlers like Rene Dupree. All right, I think I'm going to get one more. And then I'm just going to get my creator wrestler.
You have Eddie, so you've just passed up Chavo to go with him, but you also have Muhammad Hassan, so you're picking Davari to go with him.
Correct.
Is there built-in tag teams?
I don't believe so in this, but it is kind of nice to do that ourselves.
Because their stats would be similar-ish anyway.
No, not at all.
No.
In fact, in this game, there's literally zero reason to keep real-world people together because the rivalries are only based on whether or not they've been in a match with someone else.
Ah.
Now, this is true general manager mode where you can ignore that the WWE existed at all, except for the fact that you're playing with WWE created people.
There you go. And also custom characters created by us.
We have nearly identical money.
Well,
Wasn't even concentrating on that.
we won't for long because here comes dumb one.
You guys are really neglecting alphabets too.
What is alphabets 2?
I don't know. You have to hit R1 or L1 to get to there.
Okay. Wonder who that's after.
I don't know.
Okay. That's a highbrow humor. Are you actually trying to make a fish man this time?
No, I just know what I want.
A fish man.
I do like that his brow just juts 90 degrees out from his forehead, though.
His forehead's separate from the rest of his face.
He does. He just looks happy.
He is happy. He's a very happy chappy.
Just bringing that. It's like an optical illusion.
Got to fix
But
whatever
it's
that
very
was.
real.
Oh, that's... Oh. Look at the way it sways in the wind.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Do it for me.
Oh, blood red. That's badass.
Yeah.
You know it.
Oh, yeah.
Almost no eyebrows there. It's got the hint of an eyebrow. And some fantastic moustache options.
Ah, it's just too good, I think. A bit of a gangrenous lip in there.
So your theory is that that's a medical condition, that his lips are yellow and not like a lipstick that he's wearing?
Yes, correct.
Wow. Been wearing a corset.
Yeah, no, that's natural. He just grows like that.
And that's why he's got the pudgy body.
What colour?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Mr. Freeze.
and you can't put him on a blue screen, so promos are going to be hard.
A little bit more difficult, yes.
Yeah, you have to get a green screen. Oh, and now that won't work either. You've just you've thrown his promo career in the bin.
Wow. He's just rubbed glow stick juice on himself.
It's what you do when you're a cool cat like that.
That's what I expected. A super heavyweight, very skinny, and very short.
You'll still
Actually,
be
I'll
paying
see.
for him.
We'll see what their popularity is. Wait, you want that pattern?
No, I don't want that pattern. I just didn't realize what I was doing.
Oh, to match his chest hair. Yeah, that's a solid move.
It's kind of nuts. Why would you ever wear that?
What are you talking
What
about?
is that for?
Well, he wants to grow facial hair, but he doesn't want anyone to know that he's growing facial hair. It's hidden goatee. I like that it covers his ears like that.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't push down on his ears. It just like envelops them somehow.
Why would knee pads go on the feet?
Feet, yeah.
Very sheer silk.
Very
All the protection.
yeah, and they're smooth to the touch.
What is that? Can you go side on, please? Wow.
I think we'll go the boxing gloves.
There you go.
Just
Nate.
right in on his face, I reckon, because that's a great mask that you want to highlight.
Never.
All right.
Here comes dumb one.
For a year.
I mean,
Gotta go a year.
he's more
100%.
popular than Vince McMahon, so
And here comes Chanks. His name is Chanks.
That's a bad name.
I'll judge yours as well.
I give it a 3 out of 10. Chanks the president. There you
He
go.
sure is.
Can you give him just one eyebrow, or does he have to have 2?
Oh, you can give him whatever you want, unless it's one eyebrow.
Okay.
Now, you should set the angle to Kurt.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. He's angry. That's good.
He's got the overhang on his like brow. It like hooks back around.
Just like in real life. It's Tom Cruise.
Wow.
You made Tom Cruise. He's looking less and less Tom Cruise.
I like that. I used to know a guy who looked like that.
Exactly like this.
Yeah, exactly like this. I like that he's got like a throat sack.
Yeah.
It's where he keeps his crawl.
I'm slowly turning him into an animal.
100. Is there many 100-year-old wrestlers?
Yes.
I mean, I'm glad that you have some teeth options here.
But you never see them. Like, it's literally never a thing.
Legs.
Got to give him legs.
Very short legs. Very
Give
thin
that boy legs.
I wish the game like estimated his stats based on his build.
Oh, that'd be
wow.
good. That'd be great. Really, really skinny legs, but really buff arms.
No.
So he can run really fast, but he can also grapple anyone.
Can you give him one really buff arm?
No. Oh, maybe.
Oh, he's a giraffe.
This is going good.
That
This is
that big.
this is a real person.
Yeah.
That's a
I already
good
did
belly.
chest.
I feel like I'm watching that scene in Men in Black. That's a texture. That's a texture.
No, that guy's ripped.
PS2 had a really good bloom filter.
Oh, this makes me feel sick.
Just sick with excitement. Can't wait to get him in the ring.
Oh, that's it.
A 7'2" cruiserweight.
Put a hat on that boy.
I like that the color's just a hue slider. The entire palette. I appreciate that they let you have this much control. Because obviously fans want to see themselves in the game.
Yeah,
And I am seeing myself right here.
It's like looking in a mirror for Scott. This looks like a belt.
Oh, my favorite. The flames.
I love that there's 62 options for shorts.
This is too much.
But there was only 3 for teeth.
They know where their priorities are.
Oh, you got the stripes continuing from the shirt into the
Oh,
pants.
it's so gross. You gotta give it a pattern.
Actually, US?
Yeah, US.
Shade up, brightness up. That's how it's done.
It's
Cannot see.
unrecognizable.
There we go.
I like that they're not 2 of the same shoe. Like he's bought 2 different pairs of red and green American flag shoes.
It would have been too hard to try to map the texture twice, so they just mapped the texture once.
Yeah, they mapped the whole flag just once across both shoes. Is this a secondary outfit?
I'm doing this as entrance attire.
Oh,
Okay.
you gotta have it
Yeah.
open across the belly.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of liked.
Nah.
Yeah, you get the green. Oh, there we
There we
go.
go,
Yep.
there we go. Here comes Shanks.
So you guys even picked the same number of people.
So it can't be exactly based on popularity because the 0 popularity Eric Bischoff costs the same as Chanks.
I guess 20 would be
Maybe
the
20
lowest.
is the lowest.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Everyone below 20 popularity is a character that's been injected into the game through the use of manipulation of save data. Very, very interesting stuff. I'll just proceed.
Yep.
I'm pretty happy with my choices.
And
There we go.
just gotta
Raw lineup is set.
check
16
one.
characters, is it?
Yeah, 17,
Well, we've each got
including
17.
including my my pretty
Custom.
boy,
Yep,
pretty boy, the ladies' man,
sure.
lady.
There you go. No.
Raw champions, that's you, right? You can set yours to vacant. You can give them to someone.
Now I think I'm going to set my tag team champions as Shelton Benjamin and Muhammad Hassan.
Ooh, interesting choices. Probably.
WWE Championship I'll keep vacant. Intercontinental Champion I will make Chris Jericho. Women's Championship, like I said, I think that's part of the patriarchy. I'm not even going to touch it. Not even going to touch it. I'm going to keep the WWE vacant so I can set it up in the first time. Setting okay.
There you go, and we're on to Scott's championship.
All
teams.
right. I am going to set my tag champions.
Let's see that.
They are going to be the champions of Booker T and Ric Flair.
Ooh, interesting choices.
Yep, very odd pair. Don't think they've ever wrestled as a team together.
I've heard that Booker T hates Ric Flair with a passion. I've heard it said.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely.
Scientists have shown.
And of course,
I've seen some studies.
quintessential cruiserweight champion Rey Mysterio. I will leave my United States Championship and World Heavyweight Championships vacant.
That's to build later.
And that is done. Do we read through this? or-
Definitely not.
Now, we're ready to start our first week. We'll cut there, I think, for the first episode. We'll get prepared to go. On the first episode, we're not going to have a time limit because we're going to be explaining everything as we set up our shows. After that, however, we will have 5-minute time limits to keep the pressure on, keep it interesting, and create some muck-ups and
magic.
Yeah.
And magic. Create some magic.
Promote mistakes.
That's about it.
Enjoy yourself. See ya.